for a lot of different people.
you gave some stories about how you knew you were the favorite, and one was that she tried to get you this job.
She did, but it was at the aircraft company.
Oh, I thought it was at school.
No, God,
Oh.
no.
See, I wasn't paying attention, so let's
No, it was,
get it straight.
no, yeah, it was, yeah, she met me and went over this, I mean, it was a wheel, and that's when computers were, all these punch cards and stuff, you know, all this stuff.
About what year was this?
Well, it was, man, you can ask some of the hardest questions. That must have been, I don't know,
Well,
in
how old do you think you were?
I was old enough to know that I'd got way above my head after I had done an interview. We went to this guy's house, you know, and he was a wheel at Lean Timco or whatever, that aircraft company up there.
Okay.
And same one that Brian worked for, same company. But anyway, he was in charge of the computers, and I guess Gwen had blowed smoke on him about, you know, I don't know how she bound how he even got an interview, but I could tell just right off that I need to get home.
Have you been to the Roundhouse
No.
yet?
Oh, yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we ended that pretty. But I remember we were driving downtown Fort Worth, and Gwen was in the front seat with me, and June was in the back. And I don't know what we was doing downtown, but we were in daytime. We were driving around, and I said something, and I used the improper English, and Gwen corrected me, and I was as nervous as the dickens trying to get through that traffic anyway. I said, Gwen, do you know what I'm talking about? And she said, yeah. I said, well, don't correct me. And so she didn't. But I sure did love her.
But
I pulled some of the, well, I'm not going to tell that one. I remember one time, I will tell it. I remember we were, I guess we just got to right up there to see her. I called her, and she answered the phone, and I made up some fictitious name. I said, you know, this is Joe Blow from Sears. I'll call you about a late payment on your account here. And gosh, she just caught her off guard, and you know, before I could even straighten it up, she said, "Well, I'm sorry, you know, I'll get that in the mail just as well." And then I had to tell her who it was, and I was real sorry, and she didn't laugh, so I knew that it embarrassed her, but I apologize, but we're okay.
you like Civil War?
No.
Good. But you're not gonna tell how close you came to having that computer job?
No, I wouldn't have had it if you gave it to me on the spot. If you'd advanced me a bonus for signing up, I would have left. I could tell that was not for me, and that was.
Why do you think Gwen thought you'd be ideal?
Well, she just didn't know me that well, you know. I took 2 courses under her in high school. One of them was business law, and the other one was shorthand. I could write that shorthand just as fast as anybody, but I couldn't read a word of it, you know. One time there was 3 of us boys and made it to a regional track meet, and it was in San Marcos. And Gwen, that's where she went to school, you know. She knew someone there that had a house or some kind of fraternity thing or something other than a girls deal there. And so Gwen set us up with the dates. You know, we went down there where this one was junior in high school. And we went down there, and sure enough, we had these things. It was in Gwen's car. And we went in, and the girls were there. And then it was that decision who was going to be with who, and we got all that worked out. And went back out the car, just me and Gwen. get her some of her stuff. She reached under the seat and got a bottle of wine out and wondered, you know, and took it in with her. But anyway, we wasn't supposed to go anywhere. But we wound up in San Antonio at Playland Park. Well, we got back in time, so.
See, we're all normal.
Yeah.
I love it.
Did the bottle of wine survive the
No,
trip?
yeah, I don't know. I didn't ask her about that. I just played like I didn't even know what she'd doing. So it was me.
Well, how'd the track meet turn out?
Huh?
How'd the track meet turn out?
Not good. It was just a wee bit better than that job interview. I was there in long jumping, and I just jumped twice, and the old boy that had in my school division, he had the record and he broke it every time he jumped. I didn't figure it any use to me. One time, Gwen bought that car, and my mom and dad bought me a brand new car when I was a junior in high school.
Wow.
They thought I was gonna have to go to Korea War, you know, after as soon as I got out, so they bought it to me a year early, you know. Boy, it was a classic car. It was a 51 Chevrolet, brand spanking new. It was a hardtop convertible. It was kind of cream colored on the bottom and black top. They looked like a convertible. That's the one that I think that June married me for that reason. But anyway, Gwen bought one that's the same year model, but she didn't know how to drive. So I was going to teach her how to drive. And so my dad had a Jeep, and that was what I was teaching her to drive on, a standard shift, because I figured if she could use a standard shift, she could surely manage the automatic. We was driving around in town one day, and there was an old boy there. It was unloading the truck. There was something, and it was a Jack Henderson, a boy that she knew that she had taught in school. And she said, "Stop, stop, stop." I said, "I want to show Jack how I can drive." So we stopped, and she called Jack over there. And while she was talking to Jack, well, I slipped the transfer case in that Jeep in neutral. So it didn't make any difference what gear you put it in, it wouldn't go, you know. And she said her goodbyes and all that, and she leaned forward. She leaned forward to see one, and she moved back at me. Oh, Lordy.
So she flunked the test that
Yeah,
day.
yeah.